Recently, I decided I really wanted to do something a little extra special in my kitchen. So I decided to make a fabulous company-worthy meal just for you. That's right, every single one of you is invited to sit around our table and share a low-carb, good-fat meal together. Can you just imagine the conversations we'll have? Look for your name throughout the video. If you don't see your name today, leave me a comment and I'll be sure to include you in a future Company's Coming video. I'm going to serve a fantastic creamy frozen delight for dessert. I'm making it early in the day so it has time in the freezer. This recipe is found in my frozen cheesecake balls video, which I will list below for you for the recipe. I generally scoop the batter into balls and freeze for a little bit, usually overnight. It's a great 2-bite treat. I've made chocolate, strawberry, and pumpkin spice. Tonight I'm making chocolate. It's almost like a chocolate silk pie. Since it's for company, I decided to put it in a graham cracker crumb crust. It's so good. When Lou and I eat it, we try to avoid eating the crumb crust and just enjoy the filling itself. But it's perfect for company, and no one will know it's low carb. Mostly for sweetening, I like to use allulose, as if you've watched me for a while, you know that's my sweetener of choice. But on this particular day, I was out. So I did use my second go-to sweetener, which is monk fruit. And I'm happy to report the monk fruit was not gritty. It was not detectable at all in this wonderful cheesecake pie. Totally undetectable, just like my favorite allulose. If you'd like to try using allulose, it is listed below in my Amazon store. In my opinion, it is the very best sweetener without side effects or aftertaste. Just smooth out the creamy filling over the beautiful graham cracker crumb crust and decorate it with a fresh strawberry across the top. I put the lid on it and put it in the freezer for a few hours. Right before serving, I try to take it out about 15 or 20 minutes before dessert time, and it cuts perfectly with just the perfect amount of chill. When company is coming, I make sure the house gets a good cleaning. One of the most important things for me is to be sure our bedroom is neat and tidy and the bed is always made. It's important to me because our bedroom is right on the main floor of our home and can be seen if someone walks by. I could just close the door, but I feel better if it's clean and tidy. It just takes a few moments. It just makes me feel better. We did recently get some new wood plantation blinds up in here to replace the old broken, horrible shades that were here before us. I love the look so very much. It's warm and comfortable. crisp salad is always on my menu when I entertain. Sometimes I just make a large salad bowl and pass it around. But on this night, I wanted to serve you each your own salad masterpiece. This salad, in my opinion, has all the things that make a salad something special. Starting with a crisp, cold, fresh iceberg lettuce that snaps when you break it apart. Make it early and refrigerate it till it's time to plate. I also will need a good amount of cheese tonight, some hard-boiled eggs, and a wonderful homemade dressing. This is a ranch-style dressing, and it is so good. I begin with 2 farm fresh eggs. I don't have any issue using raw eggs. If you do, this would not be for you. But this is also how I make my mayonnaise as well. I add 1 cup of avocado oil and 2 teaspoons of nice fresh lemon juice, or you can use vinegar, either white vinegar or any kind of vinegar that you want, really. The vinegar with the mother in it is also good. A good pinch of salt, a squirt or 1 teaspoon like a spicy brown mustard, or if you have yellow mustard, that is just fine as well. It will still be yummy. The secret, however, is using an immersion blender. This one I'm using is a wedding gift from almost 40 years ago, and it still works like a charm. Keep it on the bottom. Hold it down on the bottom of your glass till the liquid turns creamy. Then you want to go up and down very slowly till completely blended. I add a 1/2 cup of half and half. Now you can use milk if that's what you have, and some dry ranch mix. Now you can make your own very easily or just buy a packet. Blend once more and pour into a beautiful serving bowl. Refrigerate this till you will need it a little later. Always use pretty candles when I entertain, but I just buy the Walmart cheap ones. The secret is keeping the candles in your freezer. This helps them burn longer and cleaner, and they don't drip down the sides. My dad taught me this years ago. Candles are a must for company. I recently bought this beautiful silver candelabra at a local antique store, and I get to use it tonight for you guys, and I am very excited. Since tonight is so special, and just for you, my sweet subscribers, I'm pulling out my mom's cherished silverware. I put it in the kitchen drawer because I love to remember her every time I open that drawer. Just feeling them in my hands brings back years of childhood memories. If she were here, she would be thrilled to meet every one of you and overjoyed that I was still using her beloved silverware from when she was a brand new bride. The star of the show tonight is a creamy, cheesy chicken dish. You can double or triple this recipe. I've made a similar dish before, but in more of a casserole dish, a casserole style dish. And you could do that as well. Just make sure that you cut up the chicken bite-sized pieces. Tonight, I'm just slicing them longwise. The recipe, of course, will be below for you. Season the chicken liberally with salt, onion and garlic powder, and some Italian seasonings. If you have other seasonings that you just love, go ahead and add them in. To some sour cream, I add a little of my ranch dressing. Now that's optional. If you have a bottle of ranch in your refrigerator, you can use that, or go ahead and try mine. Try making it yourself. It's so good. And I also add some fresh grated Parmesan cheese. Now use the smallest grate on your grater or your slicer, and that way that'll get that Parmesan cheese nice and fine. And mix that all thoroughly. Then I add cheese to the top of each of the chicken breasts. You can use any type of cheese that you like. I'm using provolone on this night, but I have used mozzarella and I have used Swiss, and both are just wonderful. I add a bit of cream cheese to the tops of each of the chicken pieces, and that always gives such an incredible richness to this dish. Don't leave that out. Spread the creamy mixture over the tops of each chicken breast, and then toss on my freshly grated mild cheddar. All good and very yummy ingredients, not to mention all naturally low carb and good fat. Well, it's time to get the salad prepared. Use your prettiest plates and make your salad something special. I'm adding hard-boiled eggs, just a pinch of salt over the tops of them, some shredded cheddar cheese right over the top. It adds such pretty color. Look how pretty they look in those beautiful, beautiful bowls. I love that. Some bacon pieces I cooked earlier adds a nice crisp. And speaking of crisp, I love the Parmesan crisps. I bought them just for you guys. No croutons needed. Dressing is on the table. Light the candles, fill the water glasses, check on the chicken. It's looking beautiful. It's all melted and gooey. Just let it sit in there till you're ready for it. Turn your oven off. Some cheesy broccoli with some butter and a little pinch of salt, and some creamy, buttery mashed potatoes, just for those who are not doing low carb. You always want to have some kind of a carby option for your company. And I'm ready for you all. It's cold tonight, so the fires are roaring. Our farm picture is framed and it's up, and our new carpet has arrived. I hope you like it. Everything is ready. Thank you for joining me and Lou for dinner. It's always a pleasure having you in our home. Please leave me a comment, like, share, and subscribe to Super at 60's Farmhouse in the Forest. See you in the next video, friends. Bye now, and Lord bless.